Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Everyone loves the story of 300. Facing sure death, King Leonidas leads his small contingent of Spartans against the Persians. 300 soldiers taking on 100,000.
In actuality, King Leonidas' army was upwards of 7,000 strong.
But do you know about the Battle of Jamkur? 47-6 of the Khalsa army taking on 1 million Mughals. This battle was located in a place called Jamkur, which is located in Punjab, from December 21st to December 23rd. But why was there only 47-6? Well, let's back up 8 months ago and talk about the siege of Anandpur Sahib. The Mughal army was sieging the fortress for over 8 months. 1 million Mughal forces surrounding the fort, with 10,000 Sikh forces inside, along with the 10th Sikh Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Aurangzeb, who was the emperor of the Mughal emperor at that time, was making no progress with his siege. He then had his generals swear on the Quran and signed off on it too, and had the Hindu hill Rajas swear on the holy cow. Essentially promising Guru Gobind Singh Ji and the Sikhs safe passage from Anandpur Sahib to Anandgarh Sahib. As the Khalsa army began to move in the early hours of the night by the river Sirsa, the Khalsa army was taken by surprise and attacked by Mughal forces. While the Sikhs were trying to cross the river, many Sikhs attained shaheed, trying to defend them and give them time. Guru Gobind Singh Ji was able to cross the river with his family, however they were split up amidst the conflict. Guru Gobind Singh Ji's mom, Mata Gujri, and his 2 youngest sons, the Chote Sahibzade, aged 7 Zorawar Singh and aged 5 Fateh Singh. His mother and his children were captured by Mughal forces. Out of the 406 that were promised safe passage from Anandpur Sahib, only 46, the Panch Pyare and Guru Gobind Singh's oldest 2 children and Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself were able to escape. They arrived to a mud fortress at the top of a hill in Jamkur. As the Sikhs began to make this fort their camp, the morning time started to approach, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji woke up his Sikhs and told them it's time to sing some kirtan, sing the praises of God in the morning, sticking to his strict discipline regardless of the fact that 1 million Mughals are beginning to surround the fortress. The Mughals began to shout out to Guru Gobind Singh Ji that if he comes out peacefully, they'll let him live. To which Guru Gobind Singh Ji responded with arrows. I mean, come on man, y'all just broke your oath on the Quran. Stupid. When the Mughals sent a messenger to Guru Gobind Singh Ji to negotiate, he told the messenger, you're either gonna face death or you better leave. What's good, King Leonidas? When the battle began to commence, 1 Sikh at a time would leave the fortress and take down scores of Mughal forces. 6 of these Sikhs ended up attaining shaheed, 1 at a time. The Nawab of the Mughal forces reflected on a very famous quote from that time, that the bravery of 1 Sikh is equivalent to the bravery of 125,000 ordinary men. The Khalsa army began to plead with Guru Gobind Singh Ji that he should leave with his sons, to which Guru Gobind Singh Ji replied that you all are my sons. I ain't gonna lie, he could son the hell out of me. The eldest son of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, only aged at 17 years old, Baba Ajit Singh Ji, goes to Guru Gobind Singh Ji and asks him for his blessing to go into battle and to serve this Panth. Guru Gobind Singh Ji then began to hug him and handed him Shastra. Baba Ajit Singh, with barely any mustache and beard on his face, heading out into battle, reminding us how brave that he was. Baba Ajit Singh Ji, along with Mokam Singh, one of the Panch Pyare, and 4 other Sikhs, yell out a Jakara, a salute to God and a war cry for the victory of the Almighty. The fort's position on the hill allowed the Sikhs to keep the Mughal forces surrounding the areas at bay. As the Sikhs began to perish in this group, Baba Ajit then yelled to the Mughal forces, come near if you dare. Mughal soldiers, then scared to engage him one-on-one, were waiting for people to come back them up so that they can engage them with more numbers. While fighting, he took a wound to the chest, but that didn't stop him. Built different, he began fighting from the ground with a smaller sword. When he ultimately attained his shaheed, a Jakara was yelled from the fort by Guru Gobind Singh Ji, saluting God for his bravery. Inspired by this great sacrifice by his older brother, at the age of just 13, Jujhar Singh Ji decides he wants to go into battle. Baba Jujhar Singh Ji approached his father Guru Gobind Singh Ji and asked for his blessing. He basically told him, don't tell me I'm too young, I'm a lion of yours, I'll go fight. Guru Gobind Singh Ji then embraced his son and told him that when he was a kid, he asked his father to stand for righteousness and freedom, and now he tells his son to stand for the same. Amit Singh and Sahib Singh, 2 of the Panch Pyare, along with 3 other Sikhs, accompanied Baba Jujhar Singh out into the battle. The Mughals were still in shock from that first wave that Baba Ajit Singh led. When his younger brother came out onto the battlefield, they were shook. For a second, they thought Baba Ajit Singh came back. Baba Jujhar Singh decided to attack a different side of the force, giving them no time to recover. A lot of Mughal forces began to desert the battlefield, thinking that Guru Gobind Singh Ji obtained more forces. Baba Jujhar Singh and his company of Sikhs were able to push the Mughals Mongols back and create a circular perimeter. And in this circular perimeter, if anybody was inside, they were challenged immediately and dealt with swiftly. Baba Jujhar Singh Ji, using a spear and a khanda, began to engage enemy forces. Guru Gobind Singh Ji and the Sikhs in the fort began to give archery support to the battle out in the field. As the company of Sikhs fighting in that circle began to perish, Baba Jujhar Singh Ji would then attain his shaheed. By the time these conflicts resolved, the moon began coming out, giving symbolism to the struggle that the Mughal forces had to defeat the small number of Sikhs. 11 Sikhs are left in the fort, including Daya Singh and Dharam Singh, two of the Panch Pyare. The Battle of Chamkaur is a crazy story. Sikhs facing impossible odds, yet holding their faith and staying true to their principles. This story is incredibly special, so forgive me if I made any mistakes. My goal with these videos is to give non-Sikhs a digestible way to know what happened and understand this information. When we hear stories about 300, which are great stories as well, let's also remember the Battle of Chamkaur and the great heroes that sacrificed everything for us today. Let us remember these inspiring stories of bravery as we face challenges in our everyday life. Baba Ajit Singh Ji and Baba Jujhar Singh Ji were only 17 and 13 years old. Bravery knows no age limit for the Sikh. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.